Good morning, party people. Hello. Let me see. I wanted to show you guys something. Let me see if this is the right button. Oh, it is. Hello. Before I move, excuse me, before I move over to the other side there and we get to work on our bargain bead box doings, I wanted to show you something. And you know how sometimes we like to surf the internet before everybody gets here. So what you're looking at right here is the YouTube channel, Thunderhorse Descendant YouTube channel, like home screen, okay? So I just wanted to put this out there for people when I'm talking about these things. So if you look at the top right here, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. Oh, you can. So right here, it says home, and then it says videos and playlists. So in your playlist, if you click that, it's going to give you all the playlists that I have made. And these little numbers right here on this black portion, they say how many videos are in, good morning, Mary. They say how many videos are in that playlist. I'm sure some of you know this, but if you didn't know this, this is where they are located. It's Jakey. So as an example, today we are working on bargain bead box. So here's bargain bead box with 78 videos. I'm going to pause this. And here are all the videos. Well, let me move my face out of the way. Here are all the videos on the side, right here. Okay? So here's all the videos. Let's say you didn't want to watch this recent one that I put up. I put this up last night, FYI. But you wanted to watch some of the live beading, like the live February beading plan. So that one is in here. It's this one right here, and it says Unboxing February's Bargain Bead Box. It's on 310. So this is where we made the plan. Even though these are lives, I can still add them to the list. So I've added all of the ones that we've done live to the list, so they're in here. But for the most part, these are all the ones that I'm doing for March. They look like this. I know you guys can't see very good, but they look like this. And then these are ones that I've done in the past. So a lot of times what I do is I'll make the cards for the playlist like kind of the same, but maybe like a different color. So this one was all January. They all looked like this. In December, they all looked like this. So it makes it kind of easy to identify them a little bit. So it goes all the way back to whenever it is we started doing this. There's some feathers, October. So if you want to look here for things, you can, okay? I just wanted to make you aware. I'm going to put my face back over here. There we go. And I'm going to go back. So then also in here on your playlist, there's other playlists. It's unboxings and openings, running my business stuff, Taylor's Falls Bead Store, Jesse James Beads Projects. Bunsen, can you see him? Do you see what he's doing? Bunsen. Bunsen's doing naughtiness in his baby cart because his dad is gone. Don't do that. What, are you biting me? Cripes. So anyways, this is where the playlists are. Now if you go to community, tab, right here is where I share like little updates. So it's kind of like almost like a little Facebook thing. You'll see these things pop up in your, if you're subscribed to Thunderhorse Descendant, you'll see these things pop up. But generally when we do like polls, this is where they're at. They're in the communities tab. And I'll just share like new little things that I was doing or whatever. Apparently that day we were having technical difficulty. So it's kind of like little announcements. Videos, if you click videos, this is just going to show you a whole bunch of videos, probably by date, like the most recent dates of videos. So that's that. And channels, I don't have any other channels. If you had other YouTube channels, you could link them. And then this is the about. And in the about, it just says that I've been on YouTube since December 9th of 2019. And then it says, here's all the links. If you're looking for links and you're like, where is everything? here's a bunch of links for you, so you just click those and they'll take you to places la-ti-da. So I just wanted to share that this is kind of like the home page for YouTube, so if you were wondering. Another thing, real quick before we move on, I'm going to show you the video that we're in right now. This is the video that we're in right now, that we're making right now. It's live. So right here, you can see that this button says live. It's red. If your button right here does not say live, is not red, that means that you are not caught up to the video. There's been some lag or some buffering, like we're ahead of you if this button isn't red. So if you click it, it'll speed it up to where you're supposed to be. And that's what I was talking about the other day. So FYI, that button is right here. Mine is red. You can click this button if it's not red, and then it'll scoot you up to where you need to be. Okay, things and stuff. Hold on a second, I gotta move. Let's see, how are we gonna do that? Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. Okay, and now I have to move. Excuse me, Jakers, I have to move so we could do beading. He's not into it. He's not into it at all. Tell you what. Good morning. I hope you are all having a wonderful, spectacular, amazing day. I am out of printer ink. Jake, you gotta get up. I gotta move my chair. Come on. Have you guys ever tried to get a hound dog up? This is what they look like. It's impossible. Jake. Jake. You gotta get up, buddy. Come on. Come on. Get up so I can move my stuff. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Everybody can witness your messiness on the internet right now. Up. Yeah. Jump. Move it. Move it. Hound dogs. Okay. All right. And he's mad about it too. He's really mad about it. All right, am I in there? Kinda. I think this can go up a little bit. Okay, so anyways, good morning. How's everybody doing? Move this a little bit closer. Good morning, Coral. Good morning. Carmen, where's my mouse? Good morning, PK. Hi, Deborah. Good morning, Mary. Randy, you are early. Yeah, I'm early. Sometimes early, not very often. Good morning, Rosanna. Good morning, Christine. Hi, Nancy. Oh, Jakey. Yeah, Jakey is this little pain in the butt sometimes. He's just like, oh, get up and move, but why? Coda does the groan and moan thing on when the phone rings and they leave a message. Good morning. So you guys, I was just sharing a little bit about the channel on the whatever, show you where it's at. Good morning from Texas. Hi, Connie. So we're out of printer ink, so I'm going to do this live, and then I'm going to run and get printer ink. That's the plan. Yeah, he was comfortable. He's always done that ever since he was a puppy. And years ago, Jeff used to work nights, and Jake would sleep in the bed with me. And then when Jeff would get home in like the middle of the night, you know, like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning or whenever he got home, Jake would refuse to get out of the bed. He would be like, no. Yeah, so let me show you my little box of tricks for today. Oh, I have a Carhartt hat. If you're ever in need of a good transportation of your beads from the upstairs to the downstairs, you just get yourself a Carhartt hat. Or whatever you happen to have laying around. I feel like I'm missing stuff. My bag of tricks. I am. Alright, so I had to grab up some stuff. Let me get the beads. I had to grab up some stuff because we're going to do this project number 3 today that we planned out. And I got to find the bead portion. Is that it? No, that's not it. So it's this one with the crystal point. Okie doke. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's probably all right. Okay, so I love your Jakey. Yeah, Jakey just gets upset. Just gets upset with his mama. He's just like, Mom, you're doing the most. I just can't. Okay, so I had to go back and re-watch some of these things on the internet that we were making because I couldn't remember what I said I was going to do. Go figure. So this one is the Amethyst Point. This is project number 3 for February, okay. I'm listening while I'm getting ready to go to the dentist. Ooh, the dentist. Hi, good morning. Good luck, Lori. I hope it all goes well. Yes, I hope it does. So we're going to make this point necklace. Now, as you will remember, I tore mine apart. So I tore my amethyst point apart. So we're going to do some stuff with that. In order to do that, I thought, okay, I said I was going to use, in the video, I said I was going to use these little tiny 2 mil beads, these little amethyst, faceted amethyst. So I had to run and get some different kinds of cords just in case something doesn't work. So I've got Soft Flex very fine beading wire, which I'm like kind of okay with. Like it's not, wouldn't be my first choice. Connie, I hope you are all right in that part of Texas. I heard that there were a lot of tornadoes. Oh, yes, Connie, I hope you are okay. I did not hear anything about tornadoes. I am in West Texas, but it has been bad. Oh, grapes. So this is Soft Flex, and it is the very fine beading core. So now they say that this is going to hold up to 10 pounds, which, okay, yeah, it's probably fine. I don't think that my necklace is going to weigh 10 pounds. I mean, quite honestly, I don't think it weighs 10 ounces, but all right, to be determined. And then we have Beadalon 19 strand, which may be too thick. Let's try that. Where's the end of this? For these little tiny 2 millimeter beads. Well, I picked the perfect day for this. Oh, I guess they fit. Yeah, these will fit on 19 strands, so that's good. It's like overcast and dark in Minnesota. It's going to rain all day, and so it's like really dark up here. That's why you got all these shadows and everything. So I apologize about that, but I can't, we're gonna look at some 2mm beads while in the dark, because that's how we roll. Thunderhorse Descendant just gotta create our own challenges. And then I also had 7, but I think this one is gonna work. Good morning, Karen. All right, so we will use that one. So we got that decided. I brought up some copper findings because, as you will maybe remember, I said that I was going to use copper findings on all of this. Copper and silver was going to be my situation. So I've got 20 gauge copper wire. I've got some copper findings. I didn't know how I wanted to go with the earrings, so I got both. And then I thought, oh, wouldn't it be fun if we start incorporating some of our links that we've made into, maybe into this? Because I have these laying around and they're not doing anything. They're just on my desk. Good morning. It's sunny in Virginia. 65 degrees. Oh. Hi, Prudence. I got some of the soft flex in fine and medium, and I like it pretty good. Wonderful. Connie, where in the West Texas are you? Rock Springs. Oh. Rain and straight line winds for us today in Tennessee. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's pretty dark out there. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking like we're going to get all this rain and then the basement's going to flood again. But whatever, it's fine. We're fine. Me and Shannon are fine. So if you are not, you're like, what are these things? These are links that we've made in the Missing Link book series. So again, where I showed you this morning on the playlist, we have a playlist for Missing Link where we do the book of Missing Link. We've made these on there. They're just laying around, and I thought maybe I could incorporate. I don't know if I will, but I might be able to incorporate some of these into there. But this one I was kind of thinking would be cool. I don't know. To be determined. Let's go. Let's get this party started, huh? So these are all the predetermined things that we said we were going to use for this project. These little beads are just going everywhere. Ugh. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Oh, Randy, not more flooding. Yeah, probably. It's supposed to rain all week, I think. Which is fine, because we need rain, because it's really dry up here, and like, you know, the farming and the cattle and the la-ti-da, but I'm just like, ugh, more flooding from a basement. Great. But, I mean, I think we're going to be okay. We've had worse things happen. Okay, so I'm just sorting out. These are the ones that we predetermined we were going to use. So if you're not up on that whole video, which I wasn't, I had to rewatch it this morning. Basically, I said, I took this guy off of the ring, and we're going to wire wrap him like this. Okay, that's going to be our focal. Sorry about these shadows, but it's Minnesota, and it is what it is. And then we're going to put all this silver down close to the pendant. Okay, let's get over there in a pile. There we go. We're going to put all these silver down by the pendant, and then once we're out of silver, we're going to split off into this purple, and we're going to use these as the spacers to go up the necklace. Okay, and these are going to be the earrings, and we're going to do copper and silver mixed metal. That was the plan for this. Hi. We're supposed to be in the 70s this weekend. Oh. We sold our farm in Laverne 3 years ago and retired. My husband's families were farmers in Minnesota for 4 generations. Oh, so you get it, Connie. You know all about the darkness and the rain and the dry stuff. Yeah. Okay. More coffee is needed. More coffee is needed for this project. So, is Gina in the house? Gina, are you here this morning? I'm stretching. I gotta get my... So Gina gave me an idea on Facebook the other day to make up some kits with the coin beads. The blue earrings that we made on Friday on Facebook. So I had like 4 sets left. So that's what Shannon's doing in the basement right now. She's making kits for those. Because we're out of ink, so we can't ship orders. Things and stuff. Here we go. Let's get this party started. Oh, okay. So I wanted to see if this is the one we made, the most recent one that we made, the link. And I was kind of thinking, you know, wouldn't it be cool if we could maybe utilize this? You probably can't see. Oh, you can. Utilize this like this. Maybe use it as like a bail. That would look kind of cool. Or this one, because this one has copper in it. I'm looking in the monitor. It always looks better in the monitor. I think that one's too big. Another option we could do too, if we didn't want to use it as a dangle, is we could use it to attach to our beading, right? Which might also be kind of fun. I don't know how I feel about that. And then we have this one. So all of these, in my personal opinion, these are all links that we have made on the missing link, and they're just wire. So I don't really feel like we're adding anything. If you want to see how to make the links, they're all under the missing link tab. So they're all there where you could know how to make them. What about this? What if I dangle? Because this one kind of dangles funny. So I go like this. No, go like this. And then this dangles this way. That might be kind of uncomfortable. Hold on, gravity. Please remember gravity when you're doing your project. I mean, it probably wouldn't be horrible, but I see. I mean, it's not horrible. I kind of dig it. I kind of like it. Do you guys like it? We could put little, we could put these little guys hanging on it. No. Mary says no. All right. She doesn't like that. Not like this. Well, not both. Either one or the other. Is it too bright? What's happening? We could do this. That could be cool. I kind of like this dangly bit. I got my Happy Mail yesterday. I love it. My granddaughter took the bloodstone quartz. She's the gem holder. Oh, nice. Okay. I gotta make a quick decision here because I said I was gonna. I kind of like this one because it's copper, honestly. We could hook this onto there and then put our bead strands on there. Not that one, they said. Do I want to do that? That's more crimping. Do I have time for more crimping? How am I going to hook this on there? Could do it. Could do square wire over the top. La-ti-da. All right, I'm in. Here we go. I'm in. I made a decision. I like the copper piece. No to the long underfocal. Yeah, that's what I decided too, Mary. We're gonna go like this. So I'm gonna use 20 gauge. It would be nice if I had square wire. Maybe I do. I'm surprised this is up here. Okay, so I got a little square wire. I was gonna wrap with round, which would also work, but I just think I'm gonna like the way the square is gonna do like the bunny ears over the top of this link. So we're gonna use square. Shannon's trying to kill me. I gotta turn this heater down. If you guys didn't know, Shannon is a freeze baby. She's always cold. No to the long one under the focal. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to get one little link of this square wire and we're going to get going on this project. Easy peasy. Am I going to need more than that? No, shouldn't. Okay, so I got my link of square wire. Are you going to fit in here? Yes. Okay, everything's looking good so far. And now here's the question. Do the wrap and the brain. Okay, so I'm going to put on this guy. And we're going to wrap him up with a long tail. Wrap towards the pendant. I hear train. All right, so we got this. Is just me, or is Randy and her voice not synced? Push the live button. Push that live button I was talking about. Maybe I'm off kilter. I like that wire wrap on there. I am debating if I want to do, like, if I want to make another wire wrap with this, which I might, but I think I'll leave it like that. And then, of course, I don't have a bail making plier up here, because why would you have a bail making plier when you're beading? But let's see what I get when I do that. Okay, if I had a bail maker, a bail making plier, I would use it here because I'm going to go over the top of this link. But since I do not have a bail maker, no worries. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave a little space here. How much space do I need to leave? I should probably put a bead in there. It looks like I probably should put a bead in there. I'll use a silver one. Okay. Now let's try it. That's too big. Silver one's too big. Because now it's up really high. No, that's not what I want. Let me see if one. I know this ain't gonna fit on there. I don't even know why I'm trying to put it on there. I need a little purple crystal of some kind. We only have 9 likes. Speaking of the bail making plier, can you get me a 3-step graduated bail making plier from TF? I absolutely can try it. Although I gotta tell you, I got mine from Karen Waters. She sent it to me when I started the Missing Link series. So that is not the one I use, is not the one that would be at Taylor's Falls, just in case you're wondering, but I can look for one for you. She sent it to me as a gift when I started the Missing Link series, which was wonderful. I'm gonna try one of these. I'm in the other bead bag, which I probably shouldn't be, but I'm gonna try one of these. Okay, this one is better. It's better, but it's not like completely 100% great. But it'll work. If you could, that would be great. Maybe I can get Karen to send me one. Maybe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just push this back, and I'm going to take this round part. Now I know some of you real serious bail making ladies are going to be real mad about this, but don't look, okay? Just don't look. It's going to be fine. So if you don't have a bail maker, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my round nose, I'm going to put it flat up against here. See, this is why it's problematic, because you can't grab it. And I'm going to roll it over the top of both of these to make this little loop-de-loop. Close your eyes, don't look. Yeah. And then I'm going to stick this back in there. And I think I got it just about perfect. So we can wrap this in there on the top. Okay? So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do an indentation with my thumbnail to kind of just stick it in there a little bit. And all I'm going to do here is I'm going to wrap around first, and then I'm going to go back over the top just to give it a little, you know, more stability. Oh, apparently I'm left-handed today. I'm going to wrap up and then over the top. Again, this is the back. I know it's the back because on the link, I did stitching of wire on this link, and there's a back and a front to that. So now, I think I'll do a crisscross. No, don't want to do a crisscross. Gotta go this way. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to tighten up this little twisty twist that I made, because that's kind of the point that's holding everything together. And give this a little tug. And I'm not going to worry about that end right now, because I'm just going to end up tucking that end in. Instead, I'm going to go back down to the bottom. I'm going to flip this over. Hi! Hello, sorry, I'm in the trenches. I'm not even paying attention. It's like wet paint. You have to look. And we're going to do a loop-de-loo here on the bottom with this tail. So a lot of you have seen me do this a lot, all the time. Nobody's surprised. So down here, I'm going to get the tippy tip of the wire. See how my hand is like this? It's not like normal, like la-di-da. It's like flipped over, palm up, thumb on this side. This is how you have to start the tail, otherwise you're going to end up in a problem. So you get a hold of the tippy tip of the wire. Square wire, so it has a flat edge. So now what we're going to do is we're going to spin the piece one direction, and we're going to spin the wire the other direction at the same time. Okay? Gotta hold on to it though. All right. This is the front, yes. So now we gotta get this little guy in here how we want it. And I'm just maneuvering that with my finger. I got a kink in the, I went too close and tight in the wire. That's fine, because I can fix it by just doing more. There we go. I want that to be a little shorter. All right, so once I think I got it where I want it, all pressed in, which looks pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this tail a little bit. Good. All right. So I think what I'll have to do with that little loop-de-loop is I could just leave it like that because it's going to be laying flat, but if you wanted to tack him down, you could go in with a little piece of wire. There's holes in this so you can wire him down. If you don't want to wire him down, you can just leave him like that, or you can tuck in, which is probably what I will do. So I will tuck this into the hole right here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to squish it. And I'm still gonna have to do a little maneuvering to get him to stay there. So I'm gonna tuck that part in and then I'm gonna tuck this part in. But I don't wanna do that right now because I don't want it to be scratchy on the back. So, anywho, I got my loop-de-loop tail on there. Now I'm gonna come over here and I'm going to cut at the top of this because I don't want it in the back where it could possibly hurt somebody. And I'm gonna give it a little curl and then press it in and then bring these two wires over the top of it. Oh, to see this. What am I doing? I am so glad I didn't have my coffee in my mouth. But yeah, careful. Danger. All right. Now I gotta get this guy straightened out. I'm gonna tuck this tail into the hole. If at any time you decide that swooshy tails are too much for you and that this ain't even worth it, just cut it off and wrap it up. It's fine. Alright, y'all. We're ready for beading. Couldn't you see it? Okay, beading wire. Here we go. I said I was going to use the, what did I say? Oh, 19. I need coffee. Hi, Christine. Thank you, Mary. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a smidge of this 19 strand bead-along wire. That's what we said we were going to use. Looks great. I love the little copper. The copper's going to be fun. And then I'm going to start right here. FYI, these are not the bad ones. These are different ones. I wrote bad on the other package. Ooh, I just pulled my whole string out of there. All right. I got it. Are you okay, Shannon? I just heard an noise. Okay, so I'm going to crimp this, and I'm going to be careful that these little wires do not get twisted. I do not want it to be tight to this link because it has to move because gravity. Pull test is good. Okay, now all we gotta do is string. Easy peasy. So, oh, I should probably split these. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Did I lose one? Am I not seeing it? Does anybody spy it? Am I losing my mind? What? My mother found my name in the Bible. Oh. Nice. Okay. Get this going here. So I'm just going to stack all these on top of here like so. With no spacers. Hi Beady buddies, hi Bonnie. Wham. Oh yeah, I like the copper and the silver. I like it, I like it, I like it. Okay, and then I have these, which I also got to split. 2, and 2, and 2, and 2, and 1. Why do I got weird numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, those are not it. And then I'm going to start with my little tiny 2 millimeters I cannot see. Last night necklace confounded me. I finally just stopped and called it fine. I'm hoping I'll do something simpler tonight. It's hard to turn off your mind after pushing the creativity to hurry up. Yeah, well let me give you a little tip about creativity. You got to work with creativity when it wants to work with you. The more you try to force it, the more it's like, how about tomorrow? And you can know this. You can know where the creativity is at based on how things are turning out. If they're not turning out, it's just time to stop. Because all you're going to do is get frustrated. You also want to halt. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. If you have those things going on, you're going to want to fix those things up before you can really be open to the magic. That looks awesome. I think it's going to be awesome. Sometimes I get so excited about beading, colors, shapes, beads, etc. I often can't get to sleep with my mind all a whirl. Oh yes, I know all about that. I got an app on my phone. You guys, this is how bad I am. I got an app on my phone specifically. It's a drawing app. Specifically for when I'm laying in bed. And I don't want to get up and find paper. And I get an idea. And I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea. I better draw it out so I can remember what it looks like. Do you guys remember that convertible necklace I did for Jesse James Beads? It was red. I think I did it with did it with 14 gauge wire, and it was so you could wear it. It was a double strand, and you could wear it short or long, and it had a lobster in the back. And that was with the fire mix. Remember when they did earth, air, wind, fire, whatever they did? And I did that. That came to me. I swear I cannot see these. Little tiny holes. That came to me in the middle of the night, and I had drawn in my app so I could remember. I was having this dream the other night about a white pit bull. It was my pit bull. I was at somebody's house, and it was a white pit bull, and it was mine, and it was snowing. It was a snowstorm. And I don't know what we were doing, but I went to this person's house, and they, the dog was going crazy, and it wasn't like mean. It was just like playing, and it was like running, and it was like dragging behind it like a swing set and a baby toys and I don't know, just all kinds of stuff from this person's yard. And I'm like, oh no, and I'm running behind the dog, and I'm trying to catch the dog, and I'm like, this is perfect representation of Randy's life. Here I am chasing and the dog's name was Rockstar, which I thought was funny. And so I'm chasing the dog, a white dog through a white snowstorm, and it's like pulling everything everywhere, and I'm running behind going, oh, it's okay, I'm going to pick this up and pick that up. And I'm like, oh, that must be how I feel right now. Okay, so I'm going to do the other side before I finish this with the little crystals, because clearly I don't have enough length, but I want to make sure that I have enough to get through all these beads on the other side, with these guys, before I start doing anything else. So I'm just going to add another one. My design book sits on my nightstand at night, so I can grab it if I need to. It's a good place for it. Time for bifocals. I refuse, PK. Although, I do have a glasses appointment on the 31st, because I just got these glasses this year. This eye has like, it doesn't focus, I guess. I have like astigmatism or whatever. And I'm like, all right, I gotta put something on here so they don't come all flying off, right? Do I have something like that? Because you know that's gonna happen. All my little thingies are downstairs. I have tape. That'd be my luck. I do all that and then they're gonna come flying off. So I'll just put some tape on here. I forgot to say. Anyway, I gotta go with the glasses. But I think that these are not, like, I don't think that they were right to begin with. You know what I mean? But I'd never had glasses before, so I don't know. But yeah, it is nice to be able to see things. I'll give you that much. Yep. Here we go. Okay, again, gravity. Gravity, gravity. I was just reading your comment, PK. That's funny. I don't know. I don't really worry about that stuff too much, but I do want to be able to bead. That is the thing I want to be able to do. Pull test is good. Oh, la-dun-ta-dun. Yeah, so also today I think me and Shannon are going to get the rest of our sale, our beads up that didn't sell in the live bead sale yesterday, which really isn't that much. You guys were really serious. We got like a few things to post. But, oh, yeah. So I'm working on not Mother's Day, Easter stuff. I'm working on Easter stuff. Okay, so here's the deal. Shannon's got me on a new schedule. And she has her own calendar. And on her calendar, it tells her when I'm supposed to buy things. She's like, Randy, Easter's in a couple of weeks, whatever. You need to get Easter stuff last Friday. Did you get the Easter stuff? You need to make projects with the Easter stuff so that then we can put the projects together and then we can put them online before Easter. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because me and Shannon are yin and yang. And I'm just like, do we have to do that? She's like, yes. I'm like, all right, sounds good. So that's what we're doing. So I got some really cool projects picked out for Easter. I got blown glass and I got Egyptian crystal. It's going to be good. And then I thought, oh, maybe some of those would be for Mother's Day. Or something. Ugh. This is horrendous. This little tiny bead. How come? When you stick your tongue out, it makes it easier to do. Readers buy readers at the dollar store? Yeah. Well, I'm going to talk to my eye guy because here's the problem. This eye is fine. So when I put readers on, I can't see out of this eye. This eye is messed up. You want to know why my eye's messed up? It's a really sad story. No, let's not get sad in the morning. Let's not get sad. Bargain bead box people have really cute check glass eggs for sale on their website, and they are very reasonable. Eggs? Oh, for Easter. Yeah, I bet that they are. I have not been over there, honestly. I haven't had the time. But I guess what you can expect from Thunderhorse Descendant is not that. It's not that. I know some people really like to be into the theme and everything. You know, of like Easter, like eggs, and I talked about this the other day, bunny rabbits and whatever else. And I just don't know how I feel about it. I am on the fence about it. Shannon has informed me it doesn't matter how I feel about it, but I think it does. I think that it does. So, they are egg beads, egg-shaped beads. Beads that look like eggs. Yeah, like kind of Cadbury eggs or something. Or they like look like real eggs, like they're white and brown kind of deal. I mean, I think that's cute, but I don't know. It's a little themey for me. That's my personal opinion. The things that I've dreamt up are not really themey. They're just kind of like, I guess, springy. They're just kind of spring. They just have flowers and stuff. There's no bunny rabbits or eggs. But I think that's okay because as I was reading in the trend report, pastels are always in, of course, for the Easter and for the spring. But they said more bold colors. More bold colors this year for the Easter, which I'm happy about. I think it does matter. Yeah, same. Exactly. I agree. Okay, so here's some options for us. You could stop here and add some chain or something if you want to, but they didn't. We already used all of our chain, so I'm not going to do that because I'm just using what they give me in the box. So now we got to take all these little tiny millimeter beads, 2 millimeter, and we got to stop dropping them off the table, and we got to pray that they're going to give us enough length to get going on this necklace. Let's see what we got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's start with there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. With, of course, 5 to spare. 2 here and 2 there. Okay. I don't think themed jewelry, I don't like themed jewelry that much. Too limited of when it can be worn Halloween lottie-jolly. I don't think it matters how you feel if you were the one designing. You need to feel it. Bold colors. Yeah, well, I mean, I think themed jewelry is okay. I have a little bit of it, you know, but I wear a little bit. You know, I have like 1 or 2 pieces for like each holiday or whatever. But it's not so much like, it's like when it's really on the theme, you know, like bunny rabbits. If it was just pastels, that could be worn all spring. You know what I mean? But it's like when you start adding these very specific things like Halloween or Christmas, like let's use Christmas, that one's easy to do. So when you do like Christmas, and you start adding like Christmas trees and Noel and, well, I mean, I guess Christmas trees aren't that bad. But like the actual, like Santa, Rudolph, you know, like those types of things. It's like, okay, Christmas. But if it was just snowflakes, you could wear those all winter. If it was just, you know, Christmas lights or like a garland, like the green garland something or other, you could probably wear that all winter. Or if it was snowmen, you can wear snowmen anytime, you know? So I don't know. That's kind of my thing. That's just a personal thing. But I understand that some people like theme stuff. I don't know. I just look around at what everybody else is doing. Actually, that's not even true. I don't do that. And I just do the opposite of that. I just do the opposite of the idea that you're supposed to do. I don't have time to look at anybody's stuff. Sometimes they send it to me in the email. And then I go, oh, yeah, okay. I don't want to do that. I'm very rebellious. Ice-T said, you know, the rapper Ice-T. That's what he said. He said, look at what everybody else is doing and then don't do that. These are the smallest, tiniest little beads ever in life. It's not even true, but they feel like it today. That's looking pretty good. Cute bunny barrettes. Oh, Rosanna sent me do DIY bunny buttons and make bunny barrettes with them. Snowflakes, wear them all winter like you did the bark bead box. Yeah, that was my favorite one, clearly, as you saw. I wore it all the time. I was also home, and when I was home, I was usually wearing more functional jewelry because I was doing more like physical labor work, and you can't really be completely decked out because number one, rocks get cold. I don't know if you know this. And they get hung up on stuff, and so that also taught me to be a little more functional with my stuff, but I don't, because like evidenced by this big old chunk of black tourmaline and like blah. I'm like, oh, it's fine. Well, we're gonna be fine. I think it's just the fact that it's really dark up here. It actually looks brighter up here in the camera than it does than it actually is up here. Because it's like really dark and overcast today. And I hope that doesn't, oh, it's raining. I hope that doesn't affect me. Let me see if this is enough length for us. Where's the... see what we got here. Yeah. Just about 18. Once we get the toggle on, we'll have 19-ish. Almost 20, which will be perfect. Okay, cool. So since I'm done with this one, I am going to go ahead and just finish up this side, because what's the point of having it all wickety wonk if I don't need to. Dun, dun, dun. If you wanted to, you could add wire guardians to this. If you want. Completely up to you. Now, are you going to fit back through there for safety? No. It's not going to fit through there for safety, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 crimp beads. Two crimp beads and a partridge in a pear tree. Now I have Christmas in my head. Oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you. We made it to, what was the number? I can't even remember. 2,250 subscribers last night. I think there's more now, but it was super exciting. I was super happy about it. Okay, so I'm going to crimp the top one. Looks good. And then I'm going to trim. And I am not going to crimp the second one. I'm just going to leave it. I just want to leave it there so that the tail has something to slide into so it doesn't like pop out and hurt anybody. You could crimp it if you wanted to. It's completely up to you, but I think it's good. And I've got an excessive amount of wire over here, so I'm going to trim that up. Talking of Easter made me look up when it is and made me think of my favorite all-time book title, The Hollow Chocolate Bunnies of the Apocalypse. The Apocalypse. Just makes me smile every time. Mary wants to know, Rosanna, do you do your beading at night? I don't like to bead at night. I'm not the biggest fan of beading at night, just because for myself, I think everybody has like an internal, you know, some people are like morning people and some people are night owls. And I am a morning person and not a night person. So I like to bead in the daytime. I also very much enjoy sunshine. And when those things aren't happening, I get affected by that. My creativity gets affected. But mostly, it's because I feel like I shouldn't be working when the sun is down. I know that doesn't always happen, but that's just kind of how I was raised. Like at home, you know, on the farm, when it gets dark, you just don't work because it's dark. So I just am used to not working in the dark. But most of the time, I do work in the dark. I just am at my computer doing computer stuff, but I'm not like actually doing creative things like beading. Mm-hmm. Christine says Christmas trees. That's funny. Oh, and then for those of you who are asking, I put up the logoed coffee cup, the original logo. I put that up in the merch store yesterday. Because for some reason it wasn't in there. I don't know why. But I did the design on the fly coffee cup, and then I also did the logoed one. Because people were like, oh, we want just the original logo. And I was like, oh, okay. So I did that yesterday. Super fun. Okay, you little bead. Alright, we're almost done though. With, oh, we're 3 minutes over time. And I still gotta go to the store and get the ink. Oh, it's also Tuesday. Did you guys know that? We got the spinning wheel. We got the spinning wheel in the mail. Jeff put it together. It makes the clicky noises. I'm so excited. If you've been getting your orders, we made those little stickers up and they say, please hold this sticker or this ticket until April 26th. That's when we're going to have our first live spin to win drawing. And I got the spinning wheel and it does the clicky noises and I'm so excited about it. Easter is determined by the first full moon. I still have to go to the store and pay for what I bought yesterday. Yeah? I don't know. All of the custom orders got posted yesterday, so they're up there. And then we're going to post up the extra beads. And yeah. And then we can get to work on our kits. Our party packs. Which is going to be super fun. You guys, I bought these beautiful beads. They're $28 a strand. Hear me out. There's 7 beads on a strand. But they're amazing. You know how they just have to be amazing? That's what happened. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 on this side as well. Full test looks good. It's so expensive to pay for printer ink. Word. It absolutely is. Tail is being obnoxious. And just like that, it's amazing. I'm going to put copper ear wires on here to make a match. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ta-da! Spectacular. It's pretty dang good, I have to say. And then I made these big enough so when you move, when gravity moves, you got this, it'll move on there. I think there is one thing. The inside of this link is okay, but I think if there was one thing that I might suggest, you might want to use some wire guards on right here, which they'll fit. Because the inside of this link could be sharp and it could cut the wire. So I would definitely use wire guards, but other than that, I think it's spectacular. This one I'm going to keep for myself anyway, so I'm not too terribly concerned about it, but it's something to consider. Should we put it on? I'll get this hair out of the way. So don't get it hung up into my everything. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I just want to show you this, just so you guys know that why these are my favorite. See this one little tiny favorite clasp, the Old Faithful favorite clasp. That's all that is holding this necklace together. And I bet you this necklace like literally weighs 5 pounds. Yeah, and that's why they're awesome. FYI, just saying. Oh yeah, spectacular. It's pretty good, I have to say. I like it. Pretty. We have our laser printer. If I need color copies, I go to Kinko's. It's cheaper. I believe it. We do not need color copies. We just need black ink because we have to print our orders. But it's whatever. Lovely. Thank you. I like it a lot. Thank you, PK. Yeah, so I think it's pretty cute. I think it turned out pretty nice. We got to use our link from Missing Link. So if you want to see how to make this link, just swing on over to the Missing Link playlist. If you didn't want to put this, that's fine. You could still do this. You just don't put that link in there, and you just connect it onto your already beaded piece. Easy peasy. I like it a lot. Wonderful. I think that we have, I don't know, 2. Let me look. We have 3. 4. I guess we got a lot of projects left. I was going to say, I think we only have 2, 3 projects left, but no, that's not true. We have like 4 projects left. For February. So if you're not aware, February we're doing in the live, March we're doing on the recorded. So I just put out March's project number 3 yesterday, last night actually. So that was the painted patina bird necklace. So if you want to see the actual video of me just making that, you can head on over there and watch that. What are we doing tonight? Tonight is Tuesday, and we have a live on Facebook tonight. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'll have to think about it. I have some projects that we've designed, in the past, and I'm like, well, maybe we just whip one of those up. Maybe we do something. I don't know. I will figure it out. Hopefully by the time you guys get here. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. Thank you so much for all of your support and your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. I truly appreciate it. And I will be back tonight on Facebook at what time? 8 o'clock Central Time. Live at 8 o'clock Central Time on Facebook, where we will be doing something. And I'll be back tomorrow for another Bargain Bead Box live project. So I'm sending all the wonderful beady vibes to you. Please leave pictures of what you're making on your mat in the Facebook group. And title it, "This is what's on my mat today," or whatever. This is my mat today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Or I'll see you tonight. Some of you. Some of you I'll see tomorrow. Bye.